Hello guys, welcome back to the next video. And before moving forward, happy new year to everybody, and I apologize for not posting any video for quite a while. I really got busy in real life, so they have released something new and I got a bunch of questions, so let's cover all of it. So in this video we will talk about the new Beast base and everything that this building has to offer. This includes the Beast themselves and the development, trapping and everything. So before moving forward, one thing I do want to mention that there are plenty of spelling mistakes that I found in this, and I don't know if the translation in other languages are working or not, and I'm making this guide based on my best understanding of what the devs meant to say. So with that, let's move forward. First thing is Petri dish. Basically rank up is the same thing. So you click on anyone, you'll land over here. Here in this particular window you can see all the beasts that I have, and if I click at the bottom you'll see all the beasts that are released in this particular new update. So at a glance you can see that there are 4 different types: fire, water, and grass, and physical. And each of these types has one normal, one uncommon, 2 elites and 2 legendary, except for physical. In physical we only have 2 elites and 2 legendary. This is a little different than the other 3, so I'll mention why throughout this video. So one thing is, people can ask which one of these types are stronger. As you can already guess, like the way we have for different troop types, one is stronger than the other but weaker than one. So like you can see, water is stronger than fire but it's weaker than grass. Same for fire, weaker than water but stronger than grass, and so on. Physical type has no advantage over the other. It is basically neutral to all. Now let's see few basic things that we need to know before we move forward. First things first, beasts can join any field squad like the way we have vehicles and skins. The only problem is, like the way you cannot send out one hero twice, you cannot send out one beast twice. Unlike vehicle, you can just add it to all the squads. It doesn't work that way. If one beast is out with one squad, you cannot send it out again because it's out. So that's pretty obvious. Second thing is, like the way we have for heroes, we have one lead and one support. You can have beast in your squad as a lead and a support. And thirdly, any buff from your hero or any buff your troops has does not apply on your beast. Now over here you can ask, what is the point of having the beast in the first place in that case? I'll explain that in a minute. But in rally and garrison, your beast HP is equal to your basically the total march HP in that case. So if you enter or fill your rally with a particular squad, your beast HP will increase equivalently. So same thing goes for if you remove your squad from rally or garrison, the equivalent amount of HP will get reduced from your overall rally or garrison beast. Now the question was, what is the point of having beast? So once your beast defeat your opponent's beast, then it will start dealing damage to the opponent's squad. So it's basically kind of like a buffer that you have to kill first and then you can start dealing damage to your opponent. So the point is, you need to have the stronger beast to kill the opponent's beast faster so you can start dealing damage to the squad. And I have a report here in which you can see how the beast of the rally is now attacking the squad of the garrison, since the garrison squad's beast is now dead. I would like to thank Knight from UOD for providing me with this report, so I appreciate that. And you can basically see it in this small clip how that is happening in the last few seconds that I show as an example. Now let's continue to our video. You can check on attributes, and in special attributes it's right over here that biochemical beast deal damage to other biochemical beast when the enemy beast does not have any HP. The damage caused by your biochemical beast will be converted into damage dealt to enemy troops. Another thing, Biochemical Beast have two types of damage. One is direct damage and one is status damage. All kind of damages are by default direct damages, but status damages are mentioned specifically, like for example corrosion and other statuses. We will go over them in a minute. These are some of them. We'll check these. But for now, since we already opened this, let's talk about what Beast has to offer. So all of them has some basic attributes like HP and attack and defense. You can click over here, you can basically see those as well. That they can join battles and they can only battle other beasts, and the troop are unaffected by heroes and troops that we already discussed. And when the beast dies, the icon goes from bright to basically turned off. Same goes for rally, this we already discussed as well. So these are basic attributes. The fun starts in the special attributes. In special, you'll see three types for predominantly: combo, critical, and counter. This counter and the counter that we already know from our troop types, this is different than that. So just keep that in mind. So all of them has certain value, plus you can have certain percentages that basically gets added to these particular values. And then you have reductions, and then you have active and lead skill, we'll discuss that. And then you have different type of beast reductions, then that we will discuss too. And we have squad damage reduction, so that we already know. Let's first talk about these three first. You can click on this question mark and you'll be able to see the critical. Basically is a critical hit. Beast damage can trigger based on their critical value, whatever value that we see on this table. And when the critical hit is triggered, the critical damage bonus will get dealt along with it. So that is pretty obvious. Certain specific ones like corrosion damage does not trigger any critical hit. What is corrosion damage? I'll show you that in a minute. The critical rate can be increased when you increase the beast level. And we also have, next is combo. So it is again one type. So combo type beast while dealing damage can trigger a combo damage. And when combo damage is triggered, beast automatically deals an active skill damage one additional time. What is active skill? I'll show you that in a minute as well. This effect does not have any cooldown, so it will happen once per second at max. And counter damage and corrosion damage does not trigger combos. This counter is different than what we know. I'm specifying this again. Just keep that in mind. Now counter. Counter is a type. So counter type beast, while dealing damage in battle, they may trigger a counter damage. What we know so far is basic attack in troop squads can trigger counter damage from the opponent. Over here, while dealing damage on the battlefield, the same beast can trigger counter damage as well. So when the counter attack is triggered, it will automatically release active skill one additional time on the attacker. And this effect again can be happened once per second at max on the same target. It can happen to multiple targets as well. Corrosion damage cannot trigger counter attack. Only counter type beast can trigger counter damage while dealing damage. The next is shield value. So basically shield type beast can activate the shield. So this shield will absorb all type of damages dealt until the value reaches 0 or the shield vanishes, the one we already know so far. And any damage that is more than the shield value will get dealt to you, so that we already know. So those are the three. Now let's see what exactly these are. So first of all, so far we know that we have fire, water and grass type. We'll go through physical in a minute. Each of these beasts, if you click on them, you'll start to see this critical and critical damage. Fire type beast only have critical and critical damage. When you click on water, you'll see combo and combo damage, right? And you see combo and corrode. So this is the corrosion one that it was talking about in the description. So I'm not gonna go over all the skills of all the beasts. That will be an entirely separate video. It will be way too long if I did that. So again, just know that water types has corrosion damage and corrosion combo. They have at least two types. This Pluto jellyfish has corrode, combo and counter. So this is gonna be one of the expensive ones, I'm guessing. Next you can see grass is counter. So this is a counter type. And See, counter and shield. So they have shield. So just know that this is counter, shield and critical. So this is going to be one expensive one too. You can see that the legendary one over here only have critical. But again, you can always see that they have different HPs and everything. So now physical ones. The physical ones are a little different. You'll see they are garrison or rally, then critical or combo. The legendary one is gonna be the same. Garrison is critical and counter, and rally is critical and combo. So these are more, you can say, task specific. So one thing I can recommend you right now, if you are not garrison or rally lead in your alliance, you can easily skip these particular beasts. They're not gonna help you. So these are different beasts. Now we can talk about their skills. So let's say, for example, this one. You can see the first one is a lead skill, and you can obviously check over here. The lead skill only take effect when Biochemical Beast is set as the lead. As I already said, like heroes, we have lead and support. This beast can be lead and support. This skill effectiveness increase at Biochemical Beast tier 7. We'll talk about the levels as well. The next one is active skill. This was the active skill that we saw in the description. It will get triggered for counter and combo that we know. And as you can see over here, these are the ones that can get buffed as well. How to buff them? We'll see that. So if you are putting this particular beast as lead, the top one will activate, but if it put as a support, then the bottom one will activate. Same goes for passive skills that this particular beast has, lead and support. Just note that if you put any beast as support, their first lead skill won't activate. And the lead skill will need to be tier 7 to be activated anyway. You can obviously check, you can max these out. Now you'll see another thing in the special attributes. This one has combo and corrode. You'll only see the combo damages and combo value to be increased when I put it on max. Critical and counter are all 0. Don't worry about the reductions that we'll see later. But let's say I did that for this one. If I did it for max, it has garrison, critical and counter. So you will see critical and counter, they have something. Combo is none. They have some percentage increment, and then they have no reduction. I'll show you where this comes from. And then they have physical reduction and counter reduction. These get maxed as we increase their level. Now, where to increase their level? Before that, you can see this one button over here. If you have any particular beast with all 60 fragments, it will show up in this list and you can craft it. This is just a craft list. Now if I click on Petri dish, any particular beast that I have, I can rank that up. I can click over here. So there are 3 ways to level up any hero. One is XP. You can use XP books, or you can also use training school. I'll show you that in a minute. But those will increase the XP of the beast, and it can go up to level 100. You can obviously come over here, and if I put it on max, you'll see that I can get it to level 100. Now let's go back and check. So this can go up to that, and it will increase the HP, attack, defense all the way. Next thing is promote. Now this is where things get interesting. First of all, when I get to tier 1, my passive skill will unlock. So now to tier up any particular beast, you need the same type of beast, like the way we have for armament, exact same armament can upgrade. You can tier up when you have same exact beast. And this is my prediction. As we increase the tier, the amount of beast required to tier up the beast will increase. So that's just a prediction. It might be wrong, but knowing what we know of DLS, most likely it's gonna be the case. Now you'll see that certain tiers has these brackets like 1 and 7, 5, 9. So those are special ones. For those you need something called legendary stim. I'll show you what that is, but for these mostly you need that and certain number of it. So if you have those, for now save it, don't use it. Now next is called potential. Now there are 2 types of potential. One is basic and one is special. Now basic is something you can get up to 500, and for these ones you need these green potential extract bottles, and as you level them up the number of required bottles will definitely increase. So that's one requirement. It will start increasing certain of these attributes, and after certain, you can say, checkpoints on these basic potentials, you will start to unlock these special ones, and they will increase your attack or certain other buffs like defense, HP by a lot. And for these you need these pristine life purple bottles, and over here you will start to see these like critical damage that we saw, the percentages, and these will start to increase. Same goes for this grass reduction. I'll show you what exactly this means. Like there's something interesting about this. So these you will start to get increments over here. And now these reductions that we saw in the special attributes. Since my saber tooth is fire type, if you click on it, fire type has an upper hand on grass. So when I start to increase the potential, you'll see that I'll get grass reduction from this particular tree. If I go for water, since water has upper hand on fire, I most likely will see fire over here. So this is how it is gonna be. For grass, you will see water. Now this one will have combo because this is a combo type beast. So you'll see those kind of reductions from here. So all these will show up in these attributes over here eventually based on how you move along. Now one more thing that you can do about beast is release them. You can click over here and you'll see this particular list. If your beast is in training, you cannot do anything. Basically the way we know about survivors and armaments, everything has to be in shelter and not being used for you to do anything with it. So this particular beast is in shelter right now. If I dismantle it, I'll get three things. One is this dismantling my microcrystals. These can be used in the beast store. I'll show you where that is in a minute, to exchange it for any item you need from the store. You'll get some XP books, but yeah. Now if you click on release, you'll see exactly what you'll get. 30% of the upgrade XP will return, and 100% of the potential extract and pristine life bottles that you used will get returned. So that's pretty cool. I don't want to release anything right now, so I can close it. Or you can click over here too to get to the store, but the store where we can go to VIP store and your armament store, it's exactly over there as well. And this does refresh after reset, like weekly reset. So right now it's fire type, it'll go to water and then grass and then physical, I hope. Now what was next? Yes, this warehouse. Any beast that you acquired and haven't used in squads will be over here. So once you send it out in a squad, then it will not appear over here. Just mean that. Now there are a couple of things that are not yet open. So throughout this whole beast base, I'll show you some of the stuff that's not open. First for beast is chips, not available. Genes, not available. When they come, I can make videos on these as well. And this support, you need to have a develop projects to unlock this feature. We don't know what that is right now. So that's that. Again, you can lock your beast and you can share it. That's there. So this was all about beast. Now next we can talk about development center. You can either click this or you can click this tab. You'll get to this particular, again, the whole thing. It's basically another research lab, like the way we have economic tree and military tree. This is beast tree, you can say. And anything that beast base has to offer, you can speed it up or upgrade the technology related to that. For beast that we talked about, we can have fire type attack. Same goes for grass, water, physical. This will be for defense and this will be for HP. Now you can obviously increase your research speed. This is separate from your research speed in lab, so this is there again. And there are many different texts over here. Like this is for tracking. You can increase your probability to get a higher grade beast from the trapping event. And then they have training XP. I'll show you training school. It'll increase the XP of that. Again, I'm not planning on making another video on this, but if everybody wants to, just let me know. I'll make one. It's going to be the same kind of thing that I explained in my T5 T6 research guide. I'll link that video in the description if anybody wants to watch that. Let's move on to the next one. We can now talk about trapping. You can click over here or on the tab. Now I did some of the trappings over here already. Every day you get about 7 to 10. And once you click on any of the trapping event, you'll see that the rewards that you're going to get and what are the requirements. They all have a quick select button to select the heroes to meet the requirements, and you can just send trap. And once you send it, the way we know for our shipment center for our personal trucks, once you send it, you cannot undo it. So once you send the trapping, you cannot undo it. If I click on this, I get the rewards that I got in the trappings. Some are still going. These are time based, so this will be done in 45 more minutes, and the signal will get lost in some time, so do it within time. It kind of looks like a radar station, so it's mainly kind of like that, but they have one feature from survivors where if you perform enough number of searches, like if I click on this, it will just do one mission for me, quick mission. So I got some rewards from this. Now I need 10 more to get an elite or legendary BioBeast fragments 10. So the more you do, the more you will get it. Definitely you can buy this, 100% sure. I need to see where. Now that was trapping. And next thing that we can talk about is training school. So training school is here. I can obviously go here too. So this is training, and I have 3 queues open right now, and there are a total of 6. The more technology develops, I can unlock all of them, and you'll see that every hour I get 3000 XP for free, and max duration is 6 hours, so 18,000 I will get for free. After that I have to collect, and I can collect in the middle like the way I just did, and it will keep on running unless I unselect a particular beast. So I can release a beast from training, and then while it is out, it can still be in training, but to release a beast you need to remove it from here and not being outside of the shelter. So as technology increase, my number of XP per hour will increase, and duration will also increase. So go to upgrade, and this will go to technology. So this will even tell you which technology you need to upgrade. So that is about training. One thing I can recommend over here, which most people might already be thinking, just upgrade your beast XP from school initially. Don't use the XP books. You should use XP books later on when you're getting close to 100, because then waiting on it will be too much. You can use XP books to upgrade your beast quickly, and you can obviously collect free XP from here and then release the beast to collect XP books from it when you do the release thing. Those options are available. Again, just recommendation. You can do how you like to. And with this, I think I did cover everything in the base. Few features that are not available right now is exploration jeep. This feature is not yet out. When it comes out, I can make a video about it. So that was all about the beast base, and few things that came out with it. One would be in campaign, you can see there's beast invasion event, which is not yet open. So this is new, that's coming out. I'll make a video on that too. And next we can see, you can obviously check beast over here. Next you can see is beast origin. This is another event where you can have how many 10 seasons, and you can complete certain missions to get some rewards. And yeah, these are XP books and speed ups. This is speed up specifically for your beast development. So these are clues where you can use clues in clue store. In clue store you can have these trappings, and these are the stims that I talked to you about for tier upgrades. This is pristine life for your special potential upgrades. And XP books, this is beast choice spots. Cool. So you can have any elite beast from here. Definitely there will be for legendary, of course. They'll come as a paid thing for sure, or as a high reward in any of the island events mostly. One thing that I forgot to mention in technology, you need these biochemical drawings as a required thing to upgrade your technology. Right now, and these are speed ups that we talked about, and it's the same thing. You can quickly see over here, go to development, say this one, I need 10 of these drawings outside of my resources. So this will be definitely paid. Let's see. If we go to mall, premium packs, please be here. Oh yes, biochemical drawing, it's here. STEM, okay, cool. Traps, definitely. So yeah, they'll sell you stuff. So no surprises there. So we have this event, and then this is just for 7 days. This is again the trapping thing, and this is Genesis project. You can do certain things to collect these items. You can trade them to collect certain rewards. It's going to be for some time, so not sure. Oh, these are the rewards that you'll get. Cool. And again we have Beast Terra. This is something that you can buy, and then these are some of the zombies and some events that you can do. It will give you puzzle fragments that you can use over here. The first one will give you a water boar, and second one some traps and XP books for beast. The last one will give you a fire saber tooth elite a beast. And then you have the sign-in bonus. This will give you elite jellyfish. And we have this one. We trapped it, so I got this. All of them done. So with this, if you have any questions, you can definitely ask me in the game. I'm in region 313, Alliance NFG. And with that, thanks a lot for watching my video, and I'll try to catch up with my comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video very soon.